This Saturday night from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California, a heavyweight bout on the undercard of Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados. It is a contest between 29-year-old destroyer Andy Ruiz Jr. and 36-year-old Sasha Alexander Dimitrenko. This will be Andy Ruiz Jr.'s first fight under the PBC banner. He left Top Rank because he felt he just wasn't getting enough fights or the right fights at this point in his career. Alexander Dimitrenko is coming off a loss on a Top Rank card to Brian Jennings, a bout where he was dominating Jennings in the early rounds, dropped him in the fourth, but succumbed to Brian Jennings' pressure and was TKO'd in the 9th round. Before the Brian Jennings fight, Dimitrenko, every time he stepped up, was put down. He lost to Fast Eddie Chambers in 2009. That was peak Eddie Chambers, by the way. He was KO'd in the 11th round against Kubrat Pulev in 2012 and was also KO'd in 2016 in the 3rd round by Joseph Parker. Following the Brian Jennings loss, Dimitrenko is too old to step back down and fight up-and-coming guys. He's stepping up and he's fighting a world-class contender in Andy Ruiz Jr. And I believe this will be an exciting fight because Dimitrenko knows this is his last shot at the big time. Andy Ruiz Jr. has to do everything in his power to win this fight and win it with an exclamation point. He will be fighting of a heavy Mexican crowd. Ruiz Jr. is Mexican American. I believe he possesses the tools. He's young and strong enough to beat Dimitrenko on Saturday night, but he has to let his hands go and pull the trigger in this fight. This is the second most important fight in Andy Ruiz Jr.'s career. The first time he really faced opposition was in 2016, and he lost a majority decision to Joseph Parker in Parker's backyard, but still, Ruiz did not capitalize when he had Joseph Parker right where he wanted him. He did not capitalize when he had Joseph Parker hurt. I predict he will pull the trigger on Alexander Dimitrenko this Saturday night. Like I said, in a very tough brawl. My prediction is going to be that the 29-year-old Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to outbox and outwork Dimitrenko for the first couple of rounds and then finish him, lay him out in round 7 in front of the fans in Carson, California.